Have you ever caught yourself gripping onto something so tightly, maybe a relationship, a goal, or even just an idea of how life should be, that you felt it slipping further away? Letting go, it sounds simple, but we all know how hard it can be. That's where today's two books come in. Nick Trenton's The Art of Letting Go and Mel Robbins' The Let Them Theory both explore this idea of releasing control, but they approach it in completely different ways. One is meditative, soulful, and reflective. The other is practical, empowering, and all about boundaries. And here's the best part. By the end of this video, you'll know which one might just be the key to unlocking that sense of freedom you've been searching for. Or maybe both will speak to you in unique ways. So let's dive in. Let's start with what these books are all about. First up, The Art of Letting Go by Nick Trenton. This book feels like a conversation with your inner self. Trenton guides you through the emotional process of releasing attachments, whether it's your past, your worries about the future, or even your expectations of how life should unfold. His writing is poetic and gentle, almost like a mindfulness retreat in book form. It's perfect for when you want to slow down and really reflect. Now, The Let Them Theory by Mel Robbins. This one hits differently. Mel's approach is direct, unapologetic, and filled with practical wisdom. Her theory boils down to this: stop trying to control other people. Let them be who they are, and instead, focus on what you can control, yourself. Robbins frames this mindset shift as a way to reclaim your energy and build self-trust. These books might sound similar on the surface, but trust me, their tones and takeaways are worlds apart. Now let's talk about how these authors bring their ideas to life. Nick Trenton's tone is calming, almost meditative. His words encourage you to slow down and reflect deeply on your inner world. For example, he writes, "Letting go isn't about giving up. It's about giving yourself permission to live fully." Doesn't that just make you want to take a deep breath? His chapters are short, making it easy to digest, and he often pairs his ideas with mindfulness exercises. Reading his book feels like you're journaling with a wise friend by your side. Mel Robbins, on the other hand, is bold and practical. She speaks to you like a coach who's rooting for you, but won't sugarcoat the truth. One of her standout lines is, "Let them think what they want. Let them act how they will. Let them go their own way. You do you." It's a mic drop moment every few pages. Her writing is fast-paced, and the book feels like an empowering pep talk that pushes you to take immediate action. Now that we've explored the unique tones of both books, let's dive into the lessons they offer. And this is where the magic happens. While Nick Trenton's The Art of Letting Go focuses inward, guiding us through emotional release and mindfulness, Mel Robbins' The Let Them Theory takes a bold outward approach, challenging how we interact with others. Together, these perspectives create a powerful synergy. Trenton's first lesson is all about mindfulness. He teaches that letting go begins by grounding yourself in the present moment. Through simple practices like observing your breath, or paying attention to the small joys around you, he helps you release the weight of the past and worries about the future. From there, he shifts to acceptance, reminding us that life's uncertainties are not ours to control. Instead of fighting the chaos, Trenton invites us to embrace it, to flow with life rather than against it. His final lesson focuses on gratitude, not as an obligation, but as a way to shift your focus from what's missing to what's abundant in your life right now. And here's where Robbins takes the baton. While Trenton prepares your inner world, Robbins flips the script to your outer world. Her first rule: let people be themselves. Stop wasting energy trying to change or fix others. She says, let them, and in doing so free yourself. Then she takes it further. Shift your focus entirely to what you can control: your own decisions, boundaries, and energy. And just like Trenton's practice of gratitude builds emotional clarity, Robbins argues that letting go of control builds unshakable confidence. Trusting yourself to handle life as it comes is what makes you truly powerful. Together, these lessons remind us that letting go isn't about giving up. It's about gaining freedom, clarity, and strength, both within yourself and in how you navigate the world. So now that we've unpacked the lessons from both The Art of Letting Go and the Let Them Theory, the question is, which one is right for you? Or could it be that both hold the key to your journey? If you're someone who feels weighed down by emotions, Maybe it's the lingering pull of the past or the constant fear of the unknown. Nick Trenton's The Art of Letting Go will feel like a balm for your soul. It's a slow, reflective guide that invites you to pause, breathe, and rediscover what truly matters. Trenton's poetic style is perfect for those looking to heal emotionally and create space for clarity and peace. On the other hand, if you're struggling with boundaries or feeling drained by the expectations of others, Mel Robbins' The Let Them theory might just be the wake-up call you need. Robbins doesn't hold back. She'll challenge you to stop overthinking, let go of control, and refocus your energy where it matters most, on yourself. Her no-nonsense approach is like a shot of espresso for your mindset, giving you the tools to take immediate action. But here's the real beauty. These two books complement each other in ways you might not expect. One helps you create peace within. The other empowers you to protect that peace in your relationships and daily life. Whether you lean toward one or the other, or dive into both, depends on where you are in your journey. And honestly, why not take the best of both worlds? It's a combination that can be truly transformative. So far, we've explored the key lessons and who these books might be perfect for. But let's talk about something even more exciting. How do these lessons translate into real life? Imagine you're in a tough situation. A close friend or family member keeps making choices you don't agree with. It's frustrating, right? This is where Mel Robbins' Let Them theory comes in. Instead of trying to fix or convince them, you simply let them. You stop wasting your energy on things you can't control. And instead, you focus on showing up as the best version of yourself. It's not about indifference, it's about peace. Now, pair that with Nick Trenton's emphasis on mindfulness. When emotions start to bubble up, anger, frustration, or sadness, his techniques help you sit with those feelings, understand them, and let them flow through you instead of controlling you. Together, these approaches can transform the way you handle conflict, relationships, and even setbacks in your career or personal life. The beauty of these lessons is that they're not just abstract ideas. They're tools you can use every day, whether it's pausing to breathe during a stressful moment or choosing to let someone go their own way. These books give you practical steps to live with less stress and more intention. Now let's address the elephant in the room. If letting go is so freeing, why is it so hard to do? Both authors touch on this in their own way. Trenton points out that letting go often feels like loss. We cling to the familiar, even when it's painful, because the unknown feels scarier. But he reminds us that letting go isn't about giving up. It's about making space for what truly matters. It's about trusting that what's meant for you will find its way. Mel Robbins adds another layer to this. She explains that our need to control comes from fear. Fear of being judged, fear of failure, or fear of losing someone. By choosing to let people be themselves, you're actually confronting that fear head-on. It's uncomfortable, but it's also incredibly liberating. When you think about it, letting go requires courage, a willingness to face uncertainty, and trust yourself to handle whatever comes next. That's what makes it hard, but also so worth it. At this point, you're probably wondering, did these books really make a difference for me? And the answer is absolutely. From The Art of Letting Go, I learned how to slow down and sit with my emotions. There's a chapter on gratitude that completely shifted my mindset. I started a simple practice of writing down 3 things I'm thankful for every night, and it's amazing how much lighter I feel. And the Let Them theory, let me tell you, this one was a game changer for my relationships. There was a moment recently when someone close to me made a decision I didn't agree with. My old self would have jumped in, offering advice or trying to steer them in a different direction. But instead, I paused and thought, let them. It was freeing, not just for me, but for our relationship too. These books taught me that letting go isn't just about finding peace. It's about creating space for growth, for trust, and for things to unfold naturally. And I'm still learning, but that's the beauty of it. Every day is a chance to practice. Now more than ever, these books feel incredibly relevant. We live in a world that's constantly demanding our attention, social media, work pressures, and the endless need to keep up with everyone around us. It's no wonder we find it so hard to let go. Nick Trenton's approach feels like a counterbalance to the chaos. His emphasis on mindfulness and gratitude gives you permission to slow down and focus on what truly matters. It's a reminder that you don't have to carry everything on your shoulders. Meanwhile, Mel Robbins tackles the modern-day struggle of overthinking and people-pleasing head-on. In a time where everyone has an opinion and isn't shy about sharing it, her Let Them mantra is a breath of fresh air. It's about reclaiming your time, your energy, and your sense of self. These books aren't just about personal growth. They're about thriving in a world that often feels overwhelming. And honestly, isn't that something we could all use? So, as we wrap up, I want to leave you with this. Letting go isn't something you do once and forget about. It's a daily practice. And whether you're drawn to Trenton's soulful reflections or Mel Robbins' practical wisdom, the important thing is to start somewhere. Pick up one of these books, or both, and take that first step. Try a mindfulness exercise from The Art of Letting Go, or put Robbins' Let Them mantra to the test the next time you feel like stepping in to control a situation. Let me know in the comments which book resonates with you more, or if you've already read them, what your biggest takeaway was. And remember, letting go doesn't mean losing. It means making space for something better. Thank you for spending your time with me today. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with someone who might need these lessons too. Until next time, take care and let go.